The surface of the Atacama Salt Flat is 3,600 square kilometers. For some people, it's the third biggest salt flat in the world. For some people, it's the fifth biggest salt flat in the world. It depends what you consider a salt flat. The people that says that it's the third biggest is because they don't consider the salt lakes. For example, the Salinas Grandes in Argentina, that is basically the same, but it's constantly covered with a fine layer of water. That might be the main difference. But we don't care if it's the third or it's the fifth. We're not competing with anybody. We just say that the surface is 3,600 square kilometers. That makes it a really, really big salt flat. Now, the difference with another salt flats is what you can see right now to the sides, where you can see a lot of vegetation in a lot of places of the Atacama Salt Flat. Ouch. Well, a hole in the ground. Well, if we go to Bolivia, for example, in the other side of the Andes, further south, we will find the Uyuni salt flat. That is the biggest salt flat in the world. The surface of that salt flat is 12,000 square kilometers. It's huge. It's 4 times bigger the size of this salt flat. Well, that salt flat is completely white and flat. Completely white and flat. Why is that? Because that salt flat gets covered with water every single year during the rainy season. And it will be the water that will keep that salt in the salt flat white and flat. Right now, if we go to Uni, probably there will be still some water, a fine layer of water in the salt flat. This salt flat has been here for thousands and thousands of years without being completely covered by water. You will notice that once we get closer to the lagoon and closer to the water, the surface of the salt flat changes immediately, being actually white and flat. It's in Bolivia, but there's a lot of salt flats in Bolivia. Oh, nice. Uyuni is the biggest one. You've been there? Nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. The best, if you ever go back to Uyuni, to Bolivia, the best time of the year to visit that salt flat, it will be on April or the first days of May. Why? Because it's the time of the year when we still got water in the surface of that salt flat. If you go, for example, in October or, well, September, it's going to be completely dry. It's really interesting. It's still very interesting. But when you have this fine layer of water over the salt flat, you will have this mirror effect. And if it's cloudy, you get lost where the horizon is, and you're literally walking on clouds. The best time of the year to visit Uyuni. Yep. You can see now how the surface of the salt flat starts changing.